Welcome to Base Watches, your guide to extraordinary timepieces. Today, we're diving into the world of Tissot watches, unveiling the top 5 timepieces you can't miss in 2024. From classic sophistication to modern innovations, join us on this horological journey as we explore Tissot's craftsmanship, style, and precision. Whether you're a watch aficionado or someone seeking a statement accessory, our curated selection caters to all tastes. Stay tuned as we showcase the artistry and excellence that define Tissot, helping you make a timeless statement on your wrist. Welcome to the world of exceptional Tissot watches. This new edition is available in 3 distinct styles, with either a time-only or a time-and-date configuration. The cases are nice and compact, at 39mm in diameter and 11.1mm in height. Although the design is fairly simple, the finishing is nice. The bezel and caseback are polished, while the side of the case and the lugs are brushed. The onion-style pull-out crown has a slim profile, a knurled edge for extra grip, and a vintage Tissot T logo on top of it. A modern sapphire crystal covers both the dial and the movement. 2 dials are presented in this time-only configuration. One has a matte salmon color, while the other has a slate gray tone, although Tissot lists it as black. Typical of the 1930s style of design, the dials look fairly simple, but have some rather interesting details. The fine minute track, the raised indices, and the vintage Tissot logo, for instance, radiate that beloved retro flair. You might expect the Powermatic 80 to once again make an appearance, but not this time. Tissot opted to use the ETA 2824-2 instead. Although this lacks the 80 power reserve and only provides 38 hours of autonomy, it is regulated within chronometer specifications and COSC certified. The Tissot Heritage 1938 chronometer comes on a very supple brown or gray leather strap fitted with a steel pin buckle. Conforming to Tissot's standards, the price is extremely sensible. Available in both 35mm wide and 40mm wide sizes and offered in both stainless steel and gold tone, the cases of the new Tissot PRX Digital series follow the templates of their 3-hand counterparts. The same clean lines, sharp polished case side chamfers, flat brushed planes, and raised polished bezels are all present and accounted for here, but these new models are distinguishable at a glance by the total lack of a crown. Instead, a trio of simple polished pushers at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 10 o'clock handle the wide array of functions the PRX Digital offers. This small shift does notably change the character of the PRX design, but it should still carry the base model's integrated bracelet charm on the wrist. Tissot completes all variants of the PRX Digital with a simple solid caseback and rates the watches for a respectable 100 meters of water resistance. The Swiss-made DGT 2040 digital quartz movement inside the Tissot PRX Digital is a solidly made, reliable powerplant. While it may lack the romantic appeal of a mechanical movement, its combination of extreme accuracy and broad functionality carries its own sort of charm and shows Tissot's dedication to using quality components even at this affordable price point. To complete these designs, Tissot fits the PRX Digital line with case-matching integrated bracelets. The new Tissot PRX Digital collection might not find the same universal appeal among enthusiasts, but its deep functionality, refined presentation, and funky late 70s charm should make it a cult favorite in its own right. The Tissot PRX is one of the few watches that comes without any caveats. Just a fun, well-designed, reasonably priced watch, a breed that sometimes feels in short supply nowadays. Let's start with the specs of the PRX Powermatic 35mm. It's 10.9mm thick and has a lug-to-lug of 39mm. But wears like 44mm long because the first bracelet link is fixed. The case finishing is familiar from the larger PRX. Mostly brushed, but with plenty of polished surfaces for contrast, including the bezel, case bevels, and inner flanks of the bracelet. The bracelet tapers nicely to a butterfly clasp. The clasp feels a bit plastic-y, and doesn't have the satisfying click of a more expensive bracelet, but I think such satisfaction costs more than $700 in 2023. There's no micro-adjust, but the bracelet links are relatively short and I didn't have a problem finding a nice fit. The same Powermatic 80 caliber, based on the ETA 7.111, ticks inside the 35mm PRX, visible through a sapphire caseback. It has an 80-hour power reserve, modifying the standard ETA 2824 to be at a slower 3T. There's been some misconception that this movement is both not serviceable and contains plastic parts. In fact, the pallet fork and escape wheel are made of a synthetic material found in this entry-level version of the Powermatic 80 movement. If you want that 70s sports watch integrated bracelet look, the Tissot Powermatic 80 at 35mm seems to be in a class of its own. The Tissot Sideral S Powermatic 80 is a notable timepiece in Tissot's extensive lineup, known for its combination of modern design, practical features, and Swiss watchmaking heritage. The case of the Tissot Sideral offers a tonneau-shaped profile. It measures 41mm in diameter by 14.4mm thick, which includes the slightly domed sapphire crystal that sticks up above the rim of its bezel. The actual outer diameter of the bezel comes in at 39mm, and since the lugs are completely integrated into the shape of the case, the total lug-to-lug distance of the Tissot Sideral measures 46.5mm. This makes the watch wear slightly smaller than its 41mm on paper size might otherwise indicate. Surrounding the crystal is a stainless steel bezel with a black PVD finish, and it moves unidirectionally with a 120-click motion. Additionally, since the Tissot Sideral is designed to be a multi-purpose water sports watch, its luminous bezel is finished with both elapsed time markings and a 10-minute countdown scale, so that it can be used as either a dive watch or regatta timer. Meanwhile, the display caseback and the signed crown at 3 o'clock are both made from stainless steel and screw down to the case in order to help guarantee the watch's 300 meters of water resistance. In conclusion, the Tissot Sideral S Powermatic 80 is a well-rounded timepiece that offers a balance of modern design, reliability, and affordability. The Tissot Chemin des Tourelles in blue is a reflection of the brand's commitment to blending tradition with modernity. The stainless steel case is universally sized at 39mm in diameter and 11.2mm in height. Contemporary without being oversized, compact without being tiny, basically. There's a domed AR sapphire crystal protecting the dial, with an exhibition case back on the reverse side, and combined with polished and brushed elements, it can dress up or down. In fact, it would be equally at home in the boardroom or on the beach. A 20mm 5-link steel bracelet really complements the case and adds a bit of sophistication. And quick-release levers allow an effortless change to leather for a completely different vibe. Water resistance is rated at 50 meters, so it's safe for splashes of rain and even a quick dip in the pool. I would keep the bracelet on for any swimming adventures, by the way, and also because of its looks that perfectly complement the case and dial. Speaking of which, the deep blue dial has a dual-texture design with a Clous de Paris or hobnail pattern at the perimeter and a sunray brushed finish at the center. The contrast between blue and steel is historically popular and works very well here. As the full name of the watch implies, powering the Tissot Chemin des Tourelles Powermatic 80 39mm is the outstanding Powermatic 80.111 automatic, based on the ETA C7.111. Tissot S Chemin des Tourelles Powermatic 80 39mm checks all of the boxes for a versatile Swiss watch that anyone can enjoy. Links to all the products mentioned are in the description below. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, I will see you guys later.